you're in the business of generating leads for real estate projects and you've been struggling with digital marketing, ad campaigns on Meta and Google, don't worry, you're not alone because most of the real estate businesses struggle with poor returns on their ad spends on these platforms. See, the problem here is that there is no way to attribute the right buyers by traits on these platforms. So to solve this problem, we built Siggnals.ai. Siggnals.ai is an AI-powered lead generation platform. Our system analyzes multiple data points such as proximity to location, the type of investment in the property, the location, the infrastructure in the localities and surrounding areas. So let's now look at how we do it on the application, and I'll give you a short demo on how to use the platform. So to start with Smart Search, what you need to do is you need to click on Smart Search, enter the project details. So here I'm going to use JP Cosmos Noida as the project, and I'm going to enter the location for this project. Next, I'm going to mention the configuration for this project. You can do it only one configuration at a time because it has to profile the customers accordingly, because a 2 BHK per buyer would be very different from a 3.5 or 4 BHK buyer. So that's why we do one buyer persona per configuration. So here I am selecting 3 crores and I'm going to enter the configuration value, which is the cost of the apartment. Let's say 85 lakhs to 1 crore. As you can see the annotation below because it's confusing at times to see the number of zeros being entered. So we have a provision for that. And you can either add target audience that you have in mind or just let the system decide. So here I'm going to leave it blank and I'm going to request, let's say 10 leads. So I click next. And here the buyer profiles are now being generated. So in this step, the system is determining who is the right buyer for this project. So as you can see, the buyer profiles are now ready. So the system has determined what is the likely customer persona who will buy this project, where they might be working, what would be their designation and years of experience, and of course, what is their salary package, because the system determines the loan eligibility criteria as well for these customers. So now that this is ready, the next step is just to go ahead and find the leads. So I'm going to click the button below and the system will go to work. So let's wait for a couple of minutes. All right. Now we have the 10 leads that the system has generated as we had requested. As you can see, we have complete information about the prospects for this project. We have their first name, last name, email address, phone number, the company and the title, of course work location, and we have the ranking, which means how likely are these people to purchase this property. So let's go ahead and click on view and pipeline, which would move this project to an active project. All right. So now we have the lead list ready. As you can see, in a couple of minutes, we generated leads for this project based out of Noida. What we can also see here is additional information about the propensity to buy, which is the score that we offer. It's always presented in descending order. So you have most likely folks to buy and then descending in the likelihood of purchase. We do have thresholds in place so that you do not get very poor profiles in the system. And we also provide brief inputs on what this score means. So as you can see here, senior decision maker, very close to the project. So the location proximity is very good. And the contact is very well positioned for outreach, which means the life stage of this person would be pretty good, that they would be on the lookout for purchasing a property in this locality. So That is how we generate leads within minutes. Um, the next step is for you or your team to either download this list or connect it to CRMs. We have 18 plus CRMs already integrated into the system, which you can then use to push these leads into your CRM. And what you can do with that is have your team do the calling and understand what is the interest um, for the project. Another interesting method of doing outreach would be to take this list and do retargeting on Meta, which results in higher recall value for the project and better conversions. So that is how we generate leads using Smart Search in Signals platform.